Hello today, guys. Let's go for today's episode. This is the Daniel Gcast number 9. Who would have known, who would have guessed that we'll make it to number 9? I was thinking because I write this thing, I write what I'm going to talk about, the main points, and I wrote the Daniel Gcast 9, and I'm like, damn, 9, that's pretty good. Anyway, um, we got a day of updates as always in the sports, updates in the politics, and I'm going to give you a brief overview. In the politics, we are going to be talking mainly about the primaries that are going on. Right now, the energy is starting to lift, starting to be lifted, man, because a lot of big races are going to be happening, you know, a lot of big races are happening right now, and a lot of big races are going to be happening in just a few months. So that is why it's ramping up. That's what I mean. A lot of big names, a lot of really consequential races, and really things that we have to watch out for. We'll be talking about that and talking about some other things too. In the sports, NBA is going on. We got some baseball going on, some stuff, some NFL news, whatever. But I'll just spend like a minute or two on the sports today because it's not that much of a big deal. Uh, since we last spoke, at least in the sports that I care. NBA, a lot of stuff's going on, but I'm not really going to get into that much. Um, but yeah, and then I'll give you some other little details, little updates. But let's get into the politics. Well, just to say also, it's a sunny day today. It was a great day. Now it's like 8 or something, and I mean it was a great day. Really sunny, really pleasant. But anyway, uh, I'm just saying that because the sun's like going down right now, and it's on my face a little bit, but it's okay. It's all good. Okay, let's get into the primaries. We got a lot of big names. Georgia. Herschel Walker won yesterday by a big margin the nomination, the Republican nomination for the Senate, representing Georgia. So that happened yesterday. The Trump endorsed candidate won Georgia. Arkansas, we got Sarah Huckabee Sanders. You know who she is. I know who she is. I don't have to explain much about that. But yeah, Sarah, she won the nomination for governor in Arkansas. Wow, it's sunny, man. It's sunny. Oof. I was like trying to. Anyway, so yeah, Sarah Huckabee Sanders for Arkansas. Um, she's pretty popular there, and we'll see. Oh yeah, by the way, Herschel Walker now goes up against Raphael Warnock in November. So that's a big one. That's the Republican against the Democrat. Um, so yeah, that's what I was saying. Like a lot of big things, in the near future. The Alabama primaries are going on as well. The Pennsylvania, we still have the election is too close to call. Still, like 7 days, um, you know, later when the election, Pennsylvania was the primary was. So yeah, still 7 days. That's crazy. People are kind of upset about that. That's taking so long. But last time I checked, it was like Dr. Oz, 31.2%, and Dave McCormick, it was like 31.1%, and the difference was like 1,000, uh, like 1,500, votes or something like that. So I'm like, what the, people are. Will there be a recount? Will there not be a recount? Who knows? How will things go in Pennsylvania? We'll be seeing how it goes. We'll be keeping an eye on it. Um, and honestly, there's a lot more things going on in the world of politics, but uh, we'll talk about, like, in this episode. I just really wanted to focus on like the big things that are going on right now. So the primaries, and then in the next episode we'll get into some other things that are going on as well. But I just don't want to make these episodes like that long, you know. So I just want to make them the most enjoyable possible. Okay, so um, in the sports, NBA is going on, the playoffs. We got the conference finals. Boston against Miami. It's now 2-2. They're playing tonight. Golden State versus the Mavericks. Yesterday, Golden State couldn't close the series. They couldn't sweep the Mavericks. So it's 3-1 now in the fourth game. Mavericks won at home. So it's 3-1, and we'll see if Golden State can close it out in the next game or not. So yeah, baseball is going on. The MLB is going on. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention the yeah, in the news, we had a mass shooting. Yes, no, yes, last week. We had a mass shooting last week in a mall, in a grocery store. Um, Yesterday we had a shooting in school in Texas. That's what's going on as well in the, well, you can call it the politics world, but that's what's going on in the news, you know. Um, yes, to mention that. So yeah, that was yesterday. Yesterday it happened. Um, Around, maybe not. It's maybe it hasn't been a full day yet since that happened. So it's pretty recent too. Um, Baseball is going on. The MLB picking up some rhythm. You know, getting a little deeper into the season, getting closer to halfway through the season, getting closer probably to a quarter into the season. Um, College baseball is going on. The series, the College World Series are approaching. So I think now the postseason has started for college baseball. You know, so maybe if you like that one, you can watch that one. There's also like golf tournaments going on. There's like MMA. There's NASCAR. There's in the NFL. There's like some movements, you know, from some teams um, to like some speculations. Talk about the Pro Bowl. Um, oh, the fucking, I don't know, something just came from the window that I wanted to snooze but I couldn't. Anyway, um, in football, the Pro Bowl, you know, they're talking about getting rid of the Pro Bowl because like the game is absolutely lackluster in performance. You know, it's just, so they're just talking about maybe just getting rid of it and making it a skills competition. You know, just to have fun and to celebrate that you have made it to the list of the best players of the year. You know, just celebrate it. Um, let's get it. You know, let's have some fun. That's what they're talking about. In college football, a lot of things are going on too in college football about the NIL stuff, man. Like they complain from the Nick Saban and Jimbo Fisher's um, beef. Some other things, some other conversations picked up, and you know that led to like people wanting to make changes in the NIL model. You know, so we are probably going to be seeing some legislation, some rules, some taking things more to the conference level instead of the national NCAA level to make decisions. You know, kind of like federalism in college football applied to college football. There's a lot of discussion on that. Maybe one day that we have like a show that is not too heavy in content, maybe we can talk about that one a little more, you know. But yeah, I'll leave it in that. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that honestly, it feels like everything's shifting and everything's changing. It's like I would say that if I had to describe this moment to someone, maybe in the future, in a few years or something, or in the past, I would say from here that it's a very it's a very disconcerting time right now in the world, and a lot of stuff going on, you know, and the dust hasn't settled yet, and because there's so many things that have happened in the recent, you know, time period of time that I don't think that we have digested everything, and I don't think that the dust has settled. So there's a lot of just a lot of energies going around in the world, you know, a lot of you know, different conflicting maybe things. But yeah, I'll tell you more in the next one. Thank you for watching. This has been the Daniel GCast 9, and drop a like if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. We'll talk more about some stuff.